Dexy, I know you're gonna kill this shit.
Hey, hey, it's the show we've all been waiting for, mate.
Oi,
What gone? Never had the front lighted.
Bro, I didn't even realize, bro. I was just
Look at this bastard.
I was enjoying the tears, bro. I can't even lie, bro.
Well, you don't see no tears in my eyes, boy. Just pain.
Bro,
just pain.
Listen,
just
hey,
pain.
bro, it's a mad. I didn't even
Aaron,
realize.
fuck off as well, man, you dickhead. I see him in the chat. I feel like them Viking brothers when they get caught by the English shoots, bro. Everyone's on me. I'm seeing all the Instagram DMs. I say, bro, what I do to make them niggas that mad?
Hey, bro, listen. I didn't even realize it's a celebration. It's a victory. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Trust me.
You know what I'm saying? Final season. Me. You know them ones. Where's yours, bro? Is yours gold, bro? The final season. You know them ones. Unbeaten in Europe.
My team's already won 2 trophies, my brother.
Oh, bro, name them.
We beat City, we beat Madrid. You know the vibes. That's our trophy. I'm man are laughing like we're not in a Champions League final. What gone for that?
Hey, this is crazy, bro.
What gone for that though? We're in the final. What gone?
Bro, listen, you're not in
I support Arsenal. Like, fair enough, the men's team took a L. Women's were in the final. You know the thing.
Yeah, I'll be hating that as well, but man, I have to make sure there's no silverware going to North.
Yeah, you are. One thing I'll give you, you're a generational bastard. I can't lie.
Yeah, bro, I'll be there, bro. You get me?
I had to turn off your live stream, man.
This is it. Barcelona, we'll be there. You know what I'm saying? So like the game is the game, bro. But I don't know, man. Bro, you gotta talk to me about that night in Paris, bro. You know what I'm saying? Talk to me about Paris, bro.
I don't know too much, man. I was born there, moved here to London when I was young. I don't really know. What do you want to know? Define night in Paris. There's night, there's day, there's a lot of scenery.
Last night in Paris, bro.
Last night was Europa still. I don't know what happened last night.
Yeah, last night.
I think someone got hit by a car due to celebration. I don't know.
I'll be there.
Talk
to me about Arsenal then. You man said, yeah.
Who should stop saying you, man? Who are these
Thomas
man?
Partey. Man said second leg Thomas Partey, you know. Thomas Partey.
Did I say that?
Brother, bro, listen.
Brother, as I voice noted you, this is all I'm gonna play. This is it. This is all I got to say.
Most hated A's to we freeze. Pressure them needs.
This is all I got, Rants, man.
When I did the time, so when I did the time, I did that time, when I did that time, looking for me, I hard to find.
Fuck with them neeks, is Ace we freeze. Pressure them neeks. Alright, so what now? Let's fucking have it. You know what? Fuck you lot. What? Let's have it.
Hey, bro,
let's fucking go and have it, mate. Come on.
This guy thinks, hey, bro, what you need for another hood, bro. Listen, we need to talk about your guy, bro.
What do you want to talk about? What do you want to talk about? Let's talk. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. What? Let's talk.
Let's talk about MLS, bro.
Talk what? Yeah, bro. You was breading him last week. You was reading.
Listen. That's
what? A little black boy, 8-9 months playing in the semi-final. A man one liquid misplaced pass.
That's my shooter, but he died. I can't lie, bro.
Oh, you get me? Real niggas don't die, they multiply, man.
Nah,
listen,
bro,
50 Cent got shot back.
Man's talking about multiplication, bro. He looked like he was having kittens, bro. You know them.
Oh, it's calm. It's calm. Semi-finals. We took that. It's calm. We're out here. It's calm. This is what we do. We gas up the thing mid-season. We crumble at the end, but we're still out here. We won. We won the trophy against Madrid and City. We're there. We're in the Champions League final against Barcelona. Shout out to Cali. We're here. We hope you, man, obviously do what you need to do in that Europa League final. And I need to go get my Norwich scarf. Funny enough for that. We keep it moving. So what else we want to know? We didn't do what was required. Like, let me know when we keep doing the banter thing. Let me know when you want, you know.
But you man didn't even turn up. Man said do the banter thing, bro. I can't lie, bro. You man are what, 10 minutes FC, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man, first 10 minutes. Do you know what I'm saying? Give the Arsenal
20. They scored in the 27th minute. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. You man Odegaard had that shot just because I haven't seen Odegaard turn up for 6 months. When he lenged that, big up Donnarumma, I was like, yo, Rotunda thing, Romontada, they're not laughing anymore.
I know you man got gassed. I know you did, bro.
No, just for Odegaard shot. The others, I was like, whatever. I was like, swear down, Capitano's not pregnant anymore. He's got over that. I was thinking,
the way Arsenal started, I thought, hold on. The football heritage ain't heritage, bro. You get me? I was like, where's the heritage, bro? Do you know what I mean? And then, bro, right on time, bro. The way they started, them man went to rip up the script. I was like, no. I've seen this story many times. It don't end like this. Don't end like this.
Is where it is, man. The only defeat in life is not to try in it, you know. You have to learn from failures. Thomas Edison's failed 1,000 times, and then what, man? You know, nothing's guaranteed in this life. You just have to stand firm and keep going, man. That's it.
This is crazy.
To live is the
work out, bro.
Find reasons
Anthony Robbins, mate. You know what I mean? With this moment.
Yeah, all of that. I ain't lifting up nothing.
What's it bollocks? Do you know what I'm saying?
How can you lose if you? How can you lose? I don't define losing. All of that PR's coming out. Define losing. There's many ways to lose. How can we lose if we gained? We weren't supposed to be there anyways. We didn't think we're going to be in the semi-finals. So we've gained something. We've gained some experience. We've hung around some company like the Luis Enriquez and what. It's all a learning curve. Embrace the pain and breathe, man. To live is to suffer. To live is to find reasons.
What have you learned though? Do you know what I'm saying? Because bro,
that we need a fucking striker, lad. That the manager's moving a bit mad.
Yeah, but if you had a striker, you had Trossard as the striker in the first leg, and you were worse in the first leg.
Rants, come on. You know why I'm saying we need a striker.
Nah, but
you've seen the Trossard thing.
Nah, but your system doesn't accommodate
define system. Define system.
Bro, it depends, bro. You lot were doing the Stoke system.
Exactly. So we need a Ricardo full or a striker because man, I'm throwing it long into the box. And there's hella tab. One thing that pisses me off about my team, even if it even happened against Madrid, in that we're putting the ball into the box, yeah. And fair enough, you know, I've been very vocal about Mikel Arteta creativity and all of that jazz, but the ball's in the box. There's no forward. Like it's like there's a disconnect.
What striker are you signing, yeah, to get on the end of them long throws, blood? Who you signing?
Bad boys, unique qualities. There's tappings. There's everything. Bad boys. Arsenal fans. You know what time it is, innit? We're at that point in the season,
but who's
right?
making the most of these long throws? Who are you signing, bro? Who
Bear,
are you
man.
signing, bro?
Peter Crouch. Bear Duns.
Ricardo Fuller and
PK Humble. Pick him up. Everyone. You used to manage a futsal team, man. Bring some brothers through, man.
Yeah, but futsal's played on the floor, bro. You know, like that. So, you know what I'm saying? Them things are not going to work for Arsenal.
Well, it's A's to be free.
Thomas Partey running to the other side of the pitch to take throw-ins. I've never seen nothing like it.
Unique qualities, man. That's what you have to do. Unique qualities. Find different solutions, man. Corner boys, long throw boys, everything.
And that, bro. I couldn't believe
everything.
It.
Exactly. Unique qualities. We're winning every sport. We're doing everything. We're doing everything. Never hiding, front lining.
Nah,
you know, I'm not taking me down without fight.
Crazy work, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Then you can't count on one hand, how many of your players, came out of the two legs of that thing with any credit in the bank.
My brother, Luis Enrique, my gaffer's got me to a final. Are we forgetting the teams that I'm
crazy work, bro? No,
so what are we talking about?
No, it's the other Spaniard that was crashing out.
What are we talking about? Last time I checked, big man, I know who I support. You asked me about Paris, and it breaks my heart. It really does break my heart that I'm not there anymore. Yeah, but I don't know what man are talking about, bro. Like, fam, I don't know. You should be asking me, can we beat Inter Milan? I don't know, bro. And this is the old thing as well. So, you know, I've always been there. I support two teams. Obviously, I was born in France. Yeah, I used to play for Paris FC. And then, you know, my dad used to take me to watch PSG back in the days. We're here now, innit? So, I don't know. What you got to ask some Arsenal fans about what's going on, man. I don't know what's going on.
Nah, that's crazy work, bro. I'll be real. You know what I'm saying? But
Shame is free. I ain't got none.
You're moving like your manager after the game, talking about, the man on the bench told me we were the better side and that. Bro, I can't lie, bro. It sounds like
I don't know what's going on. You know me, I just watch
football.
See it? I don't know what was going on. A man said I was born in Peckham. I'm even from North. Like, I don't know, Zachariah, what you're on about. What is a Peckham?
You had Arteta lying. You had Wenger out here crying, saying Man United and Spurs shouldn't get a Champions League space.
My brother, I don't know about any of that. I just make football.
Arsenal meetings campaigning
videos, bro. My brother, I just make football videos. I don't know what's going on before and after games. I just watch the games. I don't know anything else, my boy.
Bro, listen, your guys were going outside, bro. I can't lie, bro. You had your previous manager and your current manager doing up campaigns, bro. You get me? Them man were doing up Keir Starmer and that, doing up politics and that.
That's what we do, man. And where do you think I learned it from? Shout me.
Nah, watch when I vote. Crazy work, brother.
The revolution is going to be televised. We're going to get to 100k subs. We're going to become local Edmonton MP, and then I'm doing my Sadiq Khan shit. Yeah, nah, hey, I don't know about you. Nah, I don't know about you, lot.
Bro.
Are you lot not entertained?
Arteta was moving crazy.
Smash the like button, man.
Arteta was moving crazy.
He's a madman.
This bro bought Hackney Marshes, to Paris, and the man's talking about we were the better team over the two legs.
Yeah, that when I saw that, Arteta, give me the dealer, man. In fact, I don't want your dealer. You're not smoking weed, bro. You're smoking something stronger than that, bro. You're on what Young Spray's on.
Yeah.
You're on that thing still.
Nah, it was mental, bro. I can't even lie, bro.
And that's the thing that pisses me off about Mikel Arteta, and that I hear admittedly, when I saw the comments, I was vexed. When I actually heard what he was saying with some context, I was still vexed, but it made some sense. But that being said, I say that to say this, bro. It's not about what you said there is what we see in the Premier League. It's not good enough to dominate possession and statistics and this one and that one and the third. You need to cross the line. The best team wins these tournaments, but the best team also doesn't. Real Madrid haven't necessarily been the best team, but you can't say a team that isn't, whether it's Europa League, Premier League, whatever, hasn't been the best team in the tournament. It's about getting over the line. And there's nothing I learned in that game. Like, how many times in recent weeks have I said there's nothing I've learned in that game that I didn't know all season? Relying on certain man to do the business. Saka's locked up, even though he scored. There's no other solutions. Yes, with Partey back, we pressed a lot better, and it was a better first 20 minutes, but we all know the lack of depth. Obviously, in-game management is within question. There's nothing I haven't learned this season or in the last few weeks that man haven't been waffling about forever. If nothing changes, my boy. But this is the issue. Arsenal have a good team, but there's a difference between a good team and a great team. Great teams make history. And I know some Arsenal fans are in love with the journey and my team tweeting that journey bullshit. Cool, big up the journey. But I always say, if you're going on holiday, right, everybody in the chat, whatever your dream holiday destination is, think about it now. You're going to buy clothes, right? You're going to pack up your suitcase. You're either going to get in a cab or you're going to drive to the airport or whatever. You're going to check in. You're going to go duty free. You're going to, before you get into the airport, you're going to get on a plane. They're going to tell you about safety. When you're on that plane, eventually you want to land in it. It comes like some of my fans just love being this. And This is why being an Arsenal fan is jarring, because everything is either terrible, everything is either amazing, where the truth is in between. And I can criticize the players' ability while they're at the club, etc. Honest to God, I feel sorry for the players. I feel sorry for the fans and the players. I don't feel sorry for Mikel Arteta. I don't feel sorry for those above him. You know what you needed to do in the summer. You need to be proactive. You need to be reactive in January. You did none of that. And despite that, you found yourselves with 2 semi-finals. At this moment in time, you're second. But ultimately, it's another season of learning and fine margins and adversity. And great, you have to learn from stuff. But you're never on the right side of history. It's finished.
And second half's not even a second place ain't even promised, bro. Do you know
exactly? And on one hand, no one don't care about finishing second and third and fourth if you ain't won it. But the club do, because the club clearly do, because we all know, in fact, all clubs care about their league position beyond the obvious, because we all know, depending on where you finish, you know, there's more money. So even if these lot are money hungry, they've obviously made bank in the Champions League. But even if these lot are money hungry, you haven't done what needed to be done. And a lot of Arsenal fans, unfortunately, want to fight with me. Yeah, when I say we've stagnated or we've regressed, pick your poison. Whether you think we've stagnated, regressed, or both, I'm not debating you lot. But if this is where we are, progression is obviously forward, regression is obviously backwards, and stagnation's in the middle. If we're staying in the middle or going backwards, is that the direction you want to go in? That's all I want to say. And it's a season of mixed bags, because despite all of that, you've got to 2 semi-finals. Second's not promised, as Rants said, but you're still there. Champions League, you've got to a semis. That tells you there's pause. That tells you there's a base. But ultimately, you've rested on your laurels, and it's been in spite of everything. So we deserve where we're at.
But what is the base? Because I even said, you like, when Arteta's come out and he's saying that, based on the points that Liverpool won the league and we would have
He's a dickhead for that, because when Liverpool got 90 odd points and they didn't win the league, every year presents different context.
Precisely. So when you're saying, like, for instance, like, this is a good team or there's a base there,
no, there is a good base.
But it depends on what everyone else does in the summer. It depends on what you do in the summer. It depends who stays.
But that's football, man. I've been hearing for years, Rants, that we're not going to improve.
Saying. Your base,
everyone's going to get better. This summer, things need to be done.
He's maxed out this Arsenal team, bro. This is your third attempt, at winning the title, bro. Like, how many teams, he's
stagnated
on 3 quote-unquote title challenges, back to back, and don't win it, and go. You've
got no choice but to be there again. Clearly, I unpopular opinion, I think some Arsenal fans think recruitment is everything. Everything for us to get to the next level, like a lot of clubs, is clearly centered around recruitment. Like, we all know the areas that I've spoken about, etc. But you're very naive if you just assume we get a striker, a left winger, centre mid, we have the depth that we need, and it's Bob's your uncle. Reality is, this Arteta in-out debate is boring now. It's not happening. The man's got off, whether people like it or not. 15 mil a year deal. He ain't going anywhere. The man needs to reinvent himself. You've seen what it's like around. Fair enough, you didn't play Inzaghi in the knockout stages or Hansi Flick, but you're around them. You're around Luis Enrique. You're very predictable. As I said last week, I always wonder, beyond the obvious as to how a team would try to play against us and will try and play against the team, how, in the back of, if you're Luis Enrique's mind, do you know that the gaffer isn't going to try anything until the 80-odd minute? There's a lot that you need to do, bro. Like, you need to reinvent yourself. You need to get in recruitment. An unpopular opinion, I've also said this on your platform before, even in this little 3-year period heading into next year, if we won Premier Leagues and Champions Leagues, you would still face this important summer. 3 years is a long time for a squad bordering on 4 to be together. As we've seen, like, certain men that were first choices on first names on the team sheet have now regressed. There's bare different things. You need to do a lot. And this is where I'm asking Berta, but even that, like, I can't expect you to do everything. If this is any walk of life, Berta might have all the ideas he wants. You're going to step into an office where you've got 5, 6, 7 people, or a sub-team where you don't know if everyone's singing from the same hymn sheet. People didn't buy no one in January. People made excuses in the summer. One man can't change the ethos. You got no choice but to go again. There ain't nothing else. Like, shit. If we win shit, we win shit. If we lose, we're here again, innit? Simple business. Make sure you're smashing like buttons and subscribing.
But I hear what you're saying, but it's not that simple, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's
not that simple, because
we've got no choice.
But I hear it. But you know what it is with football, like, belief is a real thing, bro. Do you know what I mean? You tie belief in, and I put belief and confidence side by side in it. We've seen it with certain players. You're seeing what Anthony's doing out on loan and stuff like that.
But this is why I'm saying you need to
confidence is one hell of a jog. Like, how do you have confidence in this manager, as a player, when he's shown you
that's for him that's for them to answer? But anyone who doesn't
matter what he does, he can't get over the line, bro.
I hear that. I hear all of that. I hear all of that. But I hear all of that. All of that is relevant, but it's irrelevant. I'm at the point where if you don't believe in the gaffer, Fair enough. Fuck off. If you believe in him, if you're deluded or not, and you want to be here, stay. Bring in what you need to bring in. There's nothing else. What are we gonna do? Stand here and cry? It's either we try or nothing else happens, blood. Like, you lot know that the worst thing that can happen is it's another year of this. This is where you lot signed up for this. You lot signed up for being a decent team, sniffing around, not getting over the line. If you don't believe in the manager, chat to your agent. No worries. I've seen Thierry Henry leave. Cut. If you want to be here,
but the thing you're saying, the worst thing that could happen is another year of this. But this is another year of last year and the year before.
We've been doing this for about 20 odd years or since we moved to the Emirates. So
this is worse, blood. Like, because man have done
worse. Have you not seen we come back to when we were 8th and all of that? And I'm not saying that as an excuse.
When I'm saying this is new age problem. You man finished second. The man said, watch next year.
Who you keep saying this you man thing? Who are these you man?
Talking about Arsenal, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Who is saying this? Who?
Bro, it was next year.
Because if it's not me, I don't want to hear that, my brother. If it's not me,
it was next year, bro. Let's not pretend.
Who is saying these things?
It was next year.
Who is saying
top of the league?
My guy, if I never said it, I'm not involved. Brother, I know you don't want blood, but
when you lot were top of the league for 93% of the season,
my brother, I've never looked at league tables. What year was that?
This is nonsense, bro.
What year is that?
This is nonsense, bro.
I never saw that. Rants, I'm asking, what year was that? I don't know.
93% of the season, and everyone was getting confidence. They were like, yo, this is gonna be our year. And then you man died, and now this year was supposed to be your year, and this has probably been the most satisfying one for me, because it's like they gave you the most hope that they've ever given you. Like Champions League semi-final, beating Real Madrid.
This is the most hope. I don't know about that.
This is the most
I
hope
don't
that you've
know about
ever
that.
had of winning.
Remember, I'm 30 years of age. This is not. That.
In recent times, it is, bro, because you never won in the Premier League.
No, it's not. I never believed in the champs. I can bring up my receipts where Arsenal fans got onto me, where unfortunately I said the Premier is improbable, the Champions League is impossible. Now, fair enough. At the time, it was many months before we played Real Madrid, and what happened. But you guys don't really think Champions League is the one where I just want us to give a good account of us. Of course, I want to win it, but there's that. Premier League, we didn't put our best foot forward. You rested on your laurels. There's no excuses for what you did in the summer. But I don't know. I've been hurt a lot more than this as an Arsenal fan. I know, and I am definitely not saying certain man need to stay. We go again. I'm happy with the journey. You've also 100% you've heard me describe us as Mighty Ducks. And what's the other movie? Coach Carter. And until something changes, nothing will change, my brother. The same shit's gonna keep happening.
That's nice, yeah. That's nice. But we need to stay on topic.
We are staying on topic. We're talking about Arsenal. Who's running?
No, but we need to
stay on topic. I know everyone's giddy and
Arsenal being the bridesmaid and never the bride. Yeah, that's
we know that. We've said that. I've just said that. What
that
next?
Is the topic. So
where are we moving to now? What next? I've said that.
Bro, I don't know. You tell me where they're moving.
I'm listening, but I don't know what else you want me to say. I've said it,
brother. Tell me where they're going. What are they doing, bro? Because you said, oh yeah, we need a striker, but the thing is, this manager
need a lot more
maxed out, exactly. But this is the conversation. The manager has maxed out, what he can get out of these players.
I don't think he has.
I think he has. I don't think.
I think recruitment's a big thing. I don't think you've maxed out anything, because I think as much as I criticize certain attackers and whatnot,
you think this is a squad capable of winning trophies?
Huh?
You think this is a squad capable of winning serious trophies?
Well, I've seen them win the English Super Cup. I've seen them win the FA Cup. Brother, I've also seen them. The biggest trophy in life is just to keep going.
Brother, please. You know
why for that? What?
Brother, you have Kai Havertz as your main striker, Marino as your second main striker.
It depends. It depends on the game state and unique qualities, my guy.
You man play Trossard up front,
exactly. Unique qualities, and we need another striker into the mix. Trossard, it depends on the game state, bro.
Trossard don't look like he's happy with this bit part player thing. So,
and if you're not happy, fuck off.
Well, there you go. He could be on the way out. Your guy Martinelli's not good enough.
He is.
Saka can't stay fit. You know what I mean? Every time he plays shit, man,
that's nasty.
Every time he plays shit, man, are telling me, he's injured. Bro, come on now.
He clearly, come on, let's stop the agendas. Like,
you're saying he's injured. Yeah, he's clearly been injured for the last 3 years. For the last 3 years, he's been injured.
That's just agenda-driven bullshit. And even if he has, he still managed to bag.
No, it's not though. Man's nickname.
What we're not gonna do is act like Saka's not wavy. Come on now. Come on. Rants, come on. Rants, come on. Come on. I understand the jokes.
I see this bro limping out.
Come on. Rants. Come on. Rants,
let's not
please.
pretend, brother.
Come on. There's
Let's
no
keep it real.
pretending. Like, the man's been good for us,
he's
bro.
not fit.
The man's, yeah, he's not fit.
Is he fit?
What do you want me to do? We can all see that. Like,
which one is it?
He's clearly not fit, but this is what Rants. But this is why I said I feel sorry for the players. There's bare man that are not fit. There's bare man that have been running to the ground. He still managed to bag when he was injured. We all know we need a lot more than Saka. Are we doing this agenda thing or we just chatting shit?
When I'm saying he can't stay fit, yeah, you're telling me it's an agenda, but
what do you mean he can't stay fit? The one massive injury he's had. When else has he had a lengthy layoff?
He's missing 1 week or 2 limping for 3 years. Blood.
Yeah, he's the only player that ever limps. He's managed to be fit. Let's not be dumb. There's a deeper conversation about Mikel Arteta running him into the ground. Let's not be dense.
For the last 3 years, Arsenal fans have been complaining. He's gonna burn him.
You keep saying Arsenal fans.
Yes, bro. Yes, you just said,
focus on what I said. Man, I'm talking about Ikao and that. Big him up.
No, but you just said, yeah, the bigger picture is Mikel Arteta, yeah. Exactly.
How but you just said Arsenal fans. I can only be held accountable for what I say.
You agree that he's being overplayed then?
We know he's being overplayed. Several players are being overplayed. You've got a tiny ass squad and you're running them into the ground. That's not on book. And this is what Rants. But Rants, that's why I said
these men.
No, but Rants, that's why I said, if anything, I can criticize performance, etc. But that's why I feel sorry for the players. You've been ran into the ground. We all know this. The manager said, and he has to hold his licks as well. We've got a squad of 19. I assume we're trying to compete in 4 trophies. That's how 38 games in the Prem. I don't know how much is in the champs and all of that. The maths is not mathing. The bank account is insufficient. I don't know why. Saka needs a holiday. Yeah, it does, man. I need a holiday as well, man. Get the likes up, the subscribes. I'm trying to go to Atlanta and that, man.
Bro, that's just what I'm saying, bro. When man's not playing well, when he's in the new no men's penitentiary with Mo Salah, all of a sudden he's not fit.
How he scored and he cooked him at the Emirates in October. Nuno Mendes is a good player. We don't need to do bullshit. He's like, even when he's played well, I've said he's not fit. Even when he's played shit, I've said he's not fit. We're not gonna downplay Bukayo Saka. He's a bad boy for life.
Bro, he's injured.
There's certain man you lot can say what you want. Black man can't fool again. Word to Big Nasty. Lewis Kelly FC, Saka FC. Even with one leg, he's 30. Bro, I've seen you rate shit players for less. I've seen you let certain man with 16 with no goals and 16 get away with it. Allow me, bro. Allow me, man. You know Mendes is great, but like the man scored.
But this is why
a great left back has a good game against a great winger. Wow,
there's nothing great about that winger.
Is Ashley Cole any less of a left back because Cristiano Ronaldo did skills, or when Cristiano Ronaldo had a bad game against Cole, or we gonna do the barbershop thing?
Ashley Cole had probably has the most respectable reputation against Cristiano.
Bro, the point being, every player. I've seen Vidic. Do you rate Vidic? Right? Do you rate Vidic? Yes or no? Do you rate Vidic? Do you rate Vidic?
Yes, I do rate Vidic.
Oh, what? I do as well. Shall I look less on him because he's been cooked by Carlton Cole?
This ain't got nothing to do with nothing, bro. What's that got to do with...
And again, wait, cut the chat, Rants. Please. Please,
what has that got to do with the price of a loaf of bread, mate? Because all this shit that I'm hearing about Vidic,
I just want to. You're trying to make out Saka shit.
What's this?
I don't even care if man thinks Saka shit, but like.
No,
we're not going to throw this narrative on me.
I'm
sitting here and saying Arsenal fans. Rants, what do you want? Rants, what do you want from me in particular? I understand you've been on a war path. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? What do you want from me?
We were going through your squad and I was pointing out, certain things, and now you're going left on the Saka thing. We can move on from Bukayo Saka because I've already told man about.
No, but I just want to know, what do you want from me? What do you want from me? And I never compared Saka to Cristiano Ronaldo. If you're gonna troll me, have some common sense.
The Marino that you brought in to play in midfield, that can't play in midfield, and he's better playing up front. Again, your manager stumbled on me. Your manager has stumbled on Satam through his shit transfer dealings once again, bro. So when man are saying you need a striker, brother, the truth is, you probably need about 5-6 players, bro. That's the truth.
We said this.
No, but because you're talking like your team's one player away from doing something.
No. What we're not gonna do is that I clearly said we need additions. Wait. What we're not gonna do me like that. I don't know about the other guys you got on this channel. We're not gonna do me like that. Because I literally just said recruitment is one thing. I focused on the striker. I've said before. We need a striker, we need a centre mid, we need a left wing, we need quality and we need quantity. I don't know what any other Arsenal fan has. By all means, banter me. Or what we're not going to do is misunderstand what I'm saying and make out that I'm one of the Arsenal fans that is saying one man comes in and we're lit. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I said your manager maxed out, this squad, and you said no, he didn't.
I don't think he's maxed out the squad in terms of improving them. We're competing. We're conflating two things. Then? I think we need recruitment. Did I not say there's an attacking tax on everybody?
Brother, did
I not say there's an attacking tax?
Squad of players, bro.
Did I not say? No, I don't think he has.
No more.
I don't think he has.
And then I said, so do you?
I don't think he has.
This is a squad capable.
I don't think he's getting enough out of these players.
So if it's not,
say the second part again.
He's maxed it out.
He ain't maxed it out because he ain't improved it.
You think this is a squad, capable of winning major trophies?
Well, you're asking me like 3 questions in one. Let's break it down. Let's break it down. You're badgering. You're asking several things. Yeah, you said 3 things in one. Let's break it all down. You mentioned, what did you say first? Has he maxed out the squad? Do I think he's kicked on certain players? Okay, wait, one sec. If you say I've kicked on, why for that as well? Man said this guy is clapped, but Rants, you got some weird members, but thank you very much. But anywho, away from that, do I think he's got the best out of every individual or put them in situations for them to thrive? No. So that's one. The second of all, he clearly needs more than one addition. We need a lot more. I don't think he's maxed out the squad. I think with the way we're moving, with the, not acting in the market, certain fragilities he's been doing, we're not going to get over the line if something doesn't change. So if we're going to ask one question, let's stick to one question. Let's not conflate 3. And then as I'm trying to answer one, draw out the other.
All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to rephrase that then. Since you're saying he hasn't maxed out the squad, because you're saying that he hasn't got.
I don't think he's maxed out every individual player. Do I think
he's? Do you think that he can get better out of this squad than he has with the players he's got?
I think you need certain. I think recruitment's a big thing. Clearly, left wing, up front, centre mid, sort out the goalies, left back.
Bro, 6 years, bro. He signed about 5 keepers.
Brother, do you want me to answer the question, or every time I'm trying to answer
it was a yes or no question? And then
brother, how is it a yes or no question?
I said, do you think he maximized the thing? It's a yes or no. You started saying, the goal.
But I literally said before that, I don't think he has. Like, I don't think he's improved every player that I need to be improved individually. What are we doing here? Like, are we gonna let man answer or not? Clearly, there needs to be improvements in terms of additions. Clearly, once again, the man needs to reinvent himself because it's quite predictable. Clearly, again, as I said, there's an attacking tax on all of these attackers. I think it's somewhat decent until it gets to the final third. Then, as you said, it's long throws, it's flirting down the left, down the right. If Saka isn't going to make the difference for us, we're in trouble. So clearly, there's a lot he needs to do from a tactical point of view to reinvent himself. Like, what else? What's the next question? He does need to reinvent himself. Clearly, let's not be dumb, chat. Clearly, he needs. The man's not going to leave. You need to reinvent yourself. If your tactics are predictable, no, one set, Rants, because the chat's being dumb. If you need, listen, if you're not going to get over the line, if your tactics are predictable, if everyone knows the same fragilities, if you're not going to leave this football club, clearly you need to reinvent yourself. The same way in 2022-23, you was known as having Arsenal in a decent attacking sense. Last year, we were somewhat good defensively. This year, it's all gone down the toilet. Yes, you need to reinvent yourself. What's so hard to understand with that? The man's not leaving. I can think Arteta needs to fuck off tomorrow. But when we remove that and how I feel, the man signed a new deal. Bert has just come in. He's not leaving. So this is what you need to do. And if you don't do that, then me and Rants, smash the like button and subscribe, are going to be here. And I'm going to be saying the same thing. And I know I'm not on my channel with Manuel, but what the fuck? I'm comfy everywhere I go, mate. Suck your mummy dickhead, bro. What do you mean? A's up to the freezer. It's all banter. You must have lost it, bro. You think I'm scared of guys in the bigger? Don't chat shit to me. I'm banter and all of that, and I'm therefore not rattled, but they never make out. I'm never comfy. Comfy on any block.
I hear what you're saying.
A's up to the free. No, Rants, I'm not talking about you, but like,
I know.
The chat getting a little banter thing that we got. Chat's getting conflicted, like, man, some victim. Stuck your mum a million times, you dickhead, man. You lost it. And I'm therefore not rattled, but like, bro, I'm allowed to rebuttal things, bro.
No,
you look at entertainment, smash likes and subscribe.
Things. My main thing is, I understand that Arteta has not, in your opinion, got the best out of every single player. I'm talking about for his skill set, as a coach. I believe he's maxed out the squad in the sense that he can't get no more out of them. I'm not saying
he needs to fuck off.
I'm not saying that there's no more for them to give. That's
then he
not
needs
what
to fuck off.
I'm saying
because there's no other way around it. It's white and black. If he genuinely believes that, or if he thinks a bit like what you said, you need to cut and let someone else try. It's quite simple.
But that's not going to happen. And the thing is,
So then, you need to reinvent yourself.
3 seasons in a row, yeah. Like I don't know where the blueprint is, yeah, to finish second 3 seasons in a row,
Define
challenging.
blueprint.
No, but when I say that, when I say the blueprint, I can't remember the last team, yeah, that had the same group of players finished in
Rants.
that spot and then went on to win it, bro. I can't remember it because even in between Liverpool winning the Premier League with Jurgen Klopp and winning it with Arne Slot, yeah, all them nearly times, bro. Like them, bro. They had nearly, then fifth, bro.
Exactly.
Like, it takes it out of you, bro.
But Rants, what did I say? Even if we had the dream world, which we haven't, of we won the Champions League this year, we won 1 or 2 Premier Leagues in the years where we finished second, I still think we'd head into the summer with the way we are. As you lot know, being together for 3 years, let alone 4, if we assume that nobody leaves going into this summer coming, right? 3 to 4 years is a long time for a squad. And there's one crucial thing that you said that I agree with, in that I haven't seen them down tools yet. But it's very difficult to keep going at things and then falling short. And it's another thing, are we getting to the point where you're hearing the same voice? And then also, I would say on that, 2022, 23, young, impressionable players. We're going to fight for the league. Nobody expected it. I'm talking about the year Saliba fell off, right? Cool. It never happened. The next year, which is last year, all right, it never happened now. We're going to go one better, blah, blah, blah. You saw what happened on the last day against Everton. All right, cool. Coming into this year, this is the 1 year, yeah, where if I was any of these players, now I'm looking at everybody funny because, again, we know what needed to be done in the summer. We know what needed to be done in January, even when Declan Rice, and I'm quoting, I'm paraphrasing him, said, oh, I'm sure we're going to bring in players. The gaffer had to play Tierney left wing. This is now where I'm looking around like what's going on. Because as I said, you look in the 2022-23 season, we were very good in the final third. Last season, we were known good defensively. This year, in comparison to Arsenal this year versus all the others, we're not better at anything. We've winged this whole season. It's what we got to the semi-final. Obviously, they've earned the right, but this is my opinion. I think personally, we've winged it. We've winged it all the way. Like we've winged it. We've done everything good and bad, mainly bad, that's happened this year is in spite of everything. It weren't a proactive cause. And actually, the competition I had least expectations on, we've actually gone the furthest. There's no excuses for the Premier League. And this is what I mean by recruitment. Yes, we need several things. At this point, I'm going over the same thing. But when you read between the lines, defensive set pieces, we're up there for conceding goals. 20-odd points from drop from winning positions, we're up there. It's that same old thing of what I believe in the last 2 years, yeah, where we've got 100-odd goals and people, maybe not so much this year, but Arsenal fans wanted to tell Arsenal fans we wanted a forward. We don't need goals. We share the goals around. We all know if it's not Bukayo Saka, it's a myth. At a best, people don't want to hear it. Kai Havertz. I'm not saying he needs to play all the time, but genuinely, he is probably one of our best goal threats. And obviously with Merino now, it's like building your I swear it's in the Bible. It's like you're building your foundations on the sand. This is what I mean by everything good and bad, if there is anything good that's panned out this season, is in spite of everything. Didn't put our best foot forward. And me personally, when we drop the banter, you've got no divine right to win stuff. But I would have a lot more luxuries for my club, yeah, if they did all the things that you're saying, and I'm saying that we needed to do in it. Like you acted in the market, you did whatever. If we had all these injuries where I think you looked after the depth, I'd say you're not fair enough. There's no excuse. And I know some Arsenal fans do this. Oh, we're injured. Arteta's coached what's the one they say, Rant? He's coached the masterclass. He's done this and that. It's very loserish. But this is where we're at now. Like in my opinion, the club needs to look at this summer and think what could be done. Because in a reality, whether we win the league this year or not, which evidently we're not, we should be at best, disappointed about going out against PSG. And we should be rallying the troops for Liverpool and thinking whoever wins this wins the title, whatever. But you've just existed, really and truly. You just stumbled towards the end, like just ran out of steam. And this is another thing we do is, again, people don't want to hear it, but we take players that are on the peripheral things. You try and make them regulars. We take squad players and we make them first team regulars. And then we're surprised we don't get over the line. I think too many Arsenal fans love a romance thing. And when you get love romance, football's romantic.
In general, it's not just Arsenal fans, bro. My fans are the same, bro. These men love a fucking storyline, bro.
This is what I'm saying, but at some point, you've got to want to get over the line, bro. At some point, it's not about romance. It's not about the injuries and we're galvanized and nobody expected us to do it. At some point, you just got to go out there and fucking do it, lad. And until they do it, no one's going to do it.
No, I hear it.
I don't know. I am therefore not protecting Mikel Arteta. He has to hold licks.
You don't. No, 100%. You do not. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro, I
But
praise you
the
for what you need to be
majority,
praised for. You hold
the
your licks.
majority of your fan base do though. When you look at Mikel Arteta, yeah, and you look at what this guy's got
Because they
away
fancy
with,
the
bro.
brother, man.
This brother's Teflon, bro, because I don't know a manager in recent history that's
He's got a
gotten
cult.
away with the fuckery, yeah, that he's gotten away with,
He's got.
yeah,
Do you know what it is, Rand?
at a club the size of Arsenal.
Do you know what it is? It's because some of our fans, like, there's very little balance. They either hate the guy, they love the guy. For the one, those that love and cut every excuse, yeah. Imagine this is what I always say, yeah. If you rate the guy that much, you've got to hold him to those high standards. It's the same way, like, and this is what don't make sense. If we got to the final in the same way we beat Madrid with all the injuries and all of this, they'll praise him. But then they won't ask questions for why it went left against PSG. It does not make sense.
But this is why I'm cooking Amorim, bro. The reason why I'm cooking Amorim is, yeah.
He don't deserve to be cooked, man.
Nah, the reason why he deserves to be cooked is because, brother, all I'm doing, yeah, is I'm holding him to the standard that he supposedly holds himself. Because I was hearing all this chat about he won this at Braga, and then he went Sporting, and then he done this, and he turned water to wine, and his baby Jose, a man finished his mentorship under Jose at Man United, and he done all these things. He was meant to be the next big thing.
No, but broski,
So,
you're forgetting in
if
football.
that's what you're supposed to be, then bro, I need to see receipts, blood.
No, but Rants,
what
you're
I'm
forgetting.
saying? I need to see the receipts of authenticity. Man's a rollie,
Rants,
but he's got no papers.
Rants, you
Where's
won
the papers for the rollie?
No, Rants, you're forgetting, bro. Rants, you're forgetting several things. One, maybe, well, definitely more exaggerated with my football club than yours. Certain man, this is arguably the most positive manager they've probably seen in United's history away from trophies. Definitely where we're with Arteta. And you're forgetting we're into that part, yeah, probably because of Ronaldo and Messi. People are more loyal to their ideologies, their biased and individuals than they are to the football club. There's man that therefore love Arteta more than they love Arsenal. I can't speak for United, but I'm based on what you said, I guess the same. And there's probably Barcelona and Madrid fans who love those two individual players more. People don't want to be honest anymore, and it's not always a criticism.
No, you're right.
It's jarring, bro, but it's not going to change, bro. This is where we're at.
It is jarring, but the bottom line is, yeah,
we're seen as negative.
How people behave in certain situations tells you what they're really thinking. It's just like some football fans, yeah, you can tell, yeah, by how they react to certain things that they never believed in what they were saying in the first place. And this is why, yeah, the reason why I will crash it on managers like what my manager's doing right now is because, bro, you were supposed to be something else. So I'm holding you to the standards of what you man told us to expect. I'm expecting to see good football. You said you were gonna stick to your style of play. You knew what kind of players you wanted. All of these things, bro.
No, but it's different for you lot, though.
No, because he's the brother that came in and categorically, before giving him a chance, said that Casemiro don't fit the system. So I'm not using him. And then Casemiro said, "What do you mean don't fit the system, bro? I am the system, bro." Now all of a sudden, they're like, man's the most important player in the team. All of a sudden,
to be fair, learning curve, though, man.
Xerxes as well. He tried to fuck him off as well. Then all of a sudden, Xerxes crashed the party, and then he got injured. And man were like, "Oh my days, now we lost Xerxes. What's going on, bro? You wasn't playing neither of these Donnies, bro."
No, it's a learning curve, man, and you're gonna have to be wrong. But you man in the final, man. You have to allow.
Listen,
he's been in the club a matter of months.
We are in the final. It don't matter. You have to hold man to the same standard because when Eddie Howe was in the relegation zone with Newcastle and he dragged their ass to the Champions League, bro, no one was expecting that. Do you understand? Eddie Howe never came into the club with the expectations.
No, but Rance, you're forgetting this is it now, bro.
Eddie Howe never had better players than Amorim, bro. No one can tell me he did.
But Rance, this is what football is now. It's not about the club comes first or praise and critique. It's I love this guy. He's the guy till I die. Like that's what football is now. This is why those who want to have balanced chat about any football team, they will find us. Those who want everything to be mad amazing and water to wine, they'll find the channels they need to go to, bro. Both sides fail to understand that it's sport. There's obviously nuances and reasons and context, but fundamentally, winners win, losers explain. There is that element of that cold-blooded stuff. This is why I'm more than open to speak about what I praise Arteta for. I think you did well, what I think your issues are, but there's also the side note to it. Like people will always say, "Oh, but this year we wasn't winning stuff." I hear all of that, but in the last 5 years, cool, big you up for the FA Cup. There's been different squads, different reasons, which I'm more than happy to speak. Exactly, which I'm more than happy to speak about. But fundamentally, does it say your name next to the League Cup, the Premier League, the FA, the so on and so forth? No, it doesn't. Why doesn't it? Let's delve. Let's see why you're not getting into that. And if you believe you can, which you're gonna stay. If not, is what it is. And one thing I hate about football, whether it's players or whatever, is it's agenda driven now. If you rate someone, hold them to them high standards. When it goes well, you did your thing in it. If it goes left, you need to be smoke needs to be had, man.
Yeah, absolutely. But that doesn't work for anything. That doesn't work for managers. That doesn't work for players now. Because my thing is, yeah,
I hear that.
if you rate players at a certain level, you need to understand that a 6 out of 10 or a 5 out of 10 for better players is not the same as a 6 out of 10 or a 5 out of 10 for other players. So
no, but then when you
need to judge them accordingly.
But when you say that, Rants, again, this is where speaking maybe on YouTube is frustrating, because when you say that, what are you told? I'm agenda driven. You've got agendas. You like this one. You like that one. You don't whatever. This is why it's boring talking about football. Like, obviously on this platform, we have a laugh, we have a joke. We're at the point now where we're speaking seriously, but this is the issue. And I personally think it's a social media age thing, because this wasn't in my 30 years. This is new. It really is new.
It is new. It's 100% new, bro. It's like, yo, I'm gonna do all this mental gymnastics. I'm gonna try and find every single statistic or whatever, yeah. To
at least your fans don't do the XG thing
and try and prove my biases. Nah, bro, they do it with Bruno.
Nah, man, your fans don't do the XG. Maybe because I'm not a United fan, but you don't do the XG thing.
Nah, bro. The Bruno XG thing's crazy. They tried to do it with Garnacho at the start of the season, where man was saying he had more XG than Saka, bro. What you don't remember at the start of the season? When
I never saw it. No. At least it's not like mine. It's like, but we won it on XG.
Brother. A whole Rio Ferdinand was doing the Garnacho.
Yeah,
XG.
but you know Rio, man. Rio's just a whore for the algorithm, bro.
Yeah, but bro, but you know the fans that he's targeting. That's our fan base. He knows who he's targeting, because that is literally his audience. He knows his audience, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So them man been doing that.
Phil Till, like that comment says, Phil Till, all of that. Bro, which again, I'm not against. I don't, unpopular opinion, I like stats. But the stats can't replace the eyes. You take the stats, you marry it with the eye test, and you see what you see. Which this is the frustration with me as an Arsenal fan. We obviously, yeah, we're out. We we don't get battered anymore. Like the 8-2s and all of that. At least now it's behind us. So we quote unquote compete, and the statistics will look even. We had chances, and then my fans will do the ideal scenario. But if this one was here and that one, this would have happened. That doesn't make sense, bro. Football's not ideal. Like, it's really not ideal, bro. Like, that's not how it works. But this is the thing, because you got to remember, football fans love football, innit? Like, you don't want to crush their dreams. They're gonna be upset. Upsetting. The field tilt's jarring, because at the end of the day, you got to go and do the job. You have to do the job. There's been times where we've won games being shit. Across the 30, I always say the Premier League is the best. You might not win the Premier League, and I don't know what you do in the other comps, but the Premier League or any domestic league, that's the true performance of your team, because you're going to win when you deserve to, lose when you deserve to, draw when you deserve to. But I add a caveat to that. Of course, you're going to win when you deserve to lose. You're going to draw when you deserve more or less, etc. But then people don't care about that, Rants. People don't care, Rants, because again, as long as their team win, they're happy as Larry. They're vexed, they're upset. There's no balance and nuance to the conversation, bro.
Yeah, but this is exactly why I've built a community that I can fucking have these conversations in, because these are not, people need to understand, exactly. These are not Twitter conversations. They're not Twitter conversations. They're not TikTok 30-second conversations. They're not 1-minute conversations. They're proper conversations, bro. And the thing is, you can't have a lot of proper conversations because a lot of people are not here for the proper conversations. They're
exactly
here for the one-upsmanships. Like, my player is better than your player. Do you know what I mean? My player got GA. Game, your player didn't get GA. Do you know what I'm saying? Even though my player played better than your player, but because your player got GA, I'm in the mud now. It's crazy.
Wait, cut the chat. You blocked the menu.
But I didn't block him, bro. I just timed him out because he's just chatting shit, bro. Do you know what I mean? Man, don't have simps in the chat, bro. You know them way that he's moving.
Nah, he's not, man. He's got potential, by saving.
Nah, he ain't got no potential, bro. He might have potential to be a school shooter or something. You know them ones. That's about it. Because man's taking too much abuse, fam. You know them ones. Bro, any man that's willing to put up with shit like that, bro, they reach breaking point, and at some point somebody dies, bro.
Bro,
it's the truth, man. Man them that will put up that kind of shit, yeah, and don't really have shame like that.
Wait, no, what did he actually say?
Brother, I didn't even read it, bro. Man just said an update on his situation, yeah, and he's talking like he's still with the thing, so he had to get timed out. I'll be here.
Might not. 3 ways with another. Ben. I wish your mum should have swallowed, man. You're wasting
That's
space,
what I'm
Ben.
saying. It's crazy,
Ben.
bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Man
Ben,
already
come
told
on,
you
brother.
that you need to leave the thing, bro, regardless. And then this man's coming back with an update. We didn't ask for one, bro. We said dash her away, bro. Do you know what I mean? You don't need an update, bro. It doesn't get better than this. Do you understand what I'm saying?
He's a bitch ass nigga, man.
That's why I had to just bro. You have to get timed out, bro. Like that's you
It must
sitting
be
in
a
the
troll.
corner, bro,
Must be a
and
troll.
thinking
Must
about
be a
what you
troll.
did, bro. You have to sit facing the wall, bro, because this is foolishness.
Nah, there's no face will come out the blood clot, yeah. Then go on.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy.
What
I can't even lie, bro. Like, you know what I mean? If you don't have any self-respect, you know them way there. Like, someone obviously ends up paying for it,
looks
bro.
like. It's scary. Them man, they are scary. You know what's
So
scary? You don't know what he looks like. He might have seen you in the gym or whatever and be like, Rants, I fuck with your content and you're showing him love. You don't even know. You don't even know who's you.
Let's hope not. You know them way there. Let's fucking hope not. You know what I'm
Ben,
saying?
man.
See, this is what it is, man. So yeah, man, you need to let that one marinate, Ben, bro. You know what I mean? You'll be back tomorrow, 24-hour gulag thing. You get me? So it is what it is, bro. Nah, man can't be seeing them things there, bro. Man's fucking up the feng shui and that, bro.
Must be a light skin you.
Yeah, man don't do man don't do these things right here, Ben. You get me? It's a mad thing, bro. You have to sit this one out, big man.
You don't rate yourself at all. Do you know? I hope he's trolling, but I always think with the internet, you know what? What if he's telling the truth?
No, more times, man, are telling the truth. You don't know what people are going through in life, bro. So you can say that you think he's trolling, yeah. But bro, some people really do have a very high threshold for fuckeries, bro. Like
we said he's the man that signed up to them Andrew Tate universities and that. He go to the press, go to them conferences and shit.
Yeah, bro, with Myron and them man. I see them man there. I had the conventions.
Them man are losers. Them man are the biggest losers.
Now, you know what's crazy? When you see these conventions, you never see any normal looking brothers.
Normal looking brothers, isn't it?
None.
They look like the dons that get caught on, you know, them sting operations where someone pretends to be a little girl and they nick them and they're like, oh yeah, you was linking up the catch a pedophile thing or predator thing. It's always them looking brothers. Like, them man you see on the train with food in their beard and that. You know them ones. It's them guys, bro. You know what I mean? It's not normal guys, bro. Man, they look like Lester from GTA and shit.
You know what I mean? Dandruff on the back of their blazer and that. You know them ones. Those are the brains that you see. Those are the brains you see at that convention, bro. Dandruff. I swear down, the dandruff on the back of the blazer. You know them
weird brothers, bro.
Crazy, man. Those are the kind of guys you see in these places, bro. So I don't really know about
and they walk amongst us, man.
True. Yeah, bro, the story could be true, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones, just in case it is true. You get me? Man just had to just put man on a timeout, fam. You know what I'm saying? Man, I don't need that energy around me. It's Friday, the sun's out and that. You get me? That's crazy work. So no.
Imagine that, it's a Friday, and imagine doing that. You know, the one currency we all have to spend, have no choice but spending is time. It's gonna get spent. It's down to you using wisely. Imagine you, when you're born, you're one of millions of sperm to, you know, running that race. Imagine going through all of that with this time running out for you to be on YouTube asking brothers about what you should do in situations like that. You're a fucking wallad, mate.
Yeah, that's it, bro.
And you need to hear this.
You're told you to move on, you know, and you're still there negotiating with terrorists, bro. That's crazy work. You don't do
you know what's funny? I bet she's meaty. She's probably the longest ever that he's seen, but I bet she's meaty.
Has to be.
Meaty. The uck must have been brazy for you to move like this. You probably didn't even get uck because you're moving mad. Fucking hell, Ben, man.
Nah, yeah, it's mental. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, Ben, bro, you need to sort your life out, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? My man told you last time, bro. Do you know what I mean? If you come back in here with any of them stories, bro, man, you're getting sent to the gulag for good, bro.
Unless it's something about how your life got better. Why is it always about your gal doing stuff? Why are you never coming here and saying, bro, I went on a 2-man
But this is what I'm saying. You're a victim, bro. Like, you should. I was expecting man to cut through, yeah, and say, yo, man, them. You get me? Man took your advice and I done this and I got a bad thing or something. Man said, nah, what maybe this.
Yeah, I breathed something, I bareback something, I'm scared
bro,
about.
That means you was actually having civil conversations with a thing that was humiliating you, bro. She told you that she wants to get smashed out by a next man and keep you in the picture, and you're still talking to her. That's crazy.
You're better man than me, man. Better man than me, man. Ben, big up yourself, man.
That's what I mean.
You're wallet though.
Yeah, it's mental. I can't lie, bro. Like this, I can't lie. It's unforgivable still.
So. It's unforgivable. You're in the wrong place, man. I hope you're not. I can't imagine you are, but if you're subscribed to my thing, unsubscribe. I don't want people like you. Those are the non-negotiables. Word to Arteta for that. Like, no, I'm not on that.
No, it's mental. You know what I'm saying? I said these Amarim still picking Garnacho. Hey, brother, it's that. bro. There's no reason for that.
No, he can't be, because at least Amarin's dropped Ganacho and said you need to pattern up. So at least Amarin has shown some willingness to pattern. This guy's moving mad. How's it gone from open relationship to you bang an ex girl or whatever the fuck she said? Bang an ex guy, sorry, or whatever the hell she said. Wallad.
Yeah, it's mental. Do you know what I'm saying? So now he has to.
He's a cunt, man.
He needs to chill.
Pardon my French.
It's an absolute madness, bro. What's the thing? Bob, who have you lot got this weekend, by the way?
Liverpool, but who cares about them, man?
Oh,
I'm not even doing a watch along. I'm outside. But I'm not outside. I ain't doing a watch along.
Man said a 2-2 Magnum and that barbecue settings, innit? The sun's out.
I'm out here, man. Listen, we'll link up, people. We'll link up.
You're a madman, bro. Man said Liverpool, you know. I completely forgot about
You think I want to watch these? You think I want to watch Kibby or like get dunked on by Salah? You think I want to watch the game go, Salah?
But that's another baller that, do you know what I'm saying? Next season needs replacing. I can't lie, bro. This is the final. This is the last dance, bro. Like with this squad, bro. And then you need a rebuild.
Hey, Liverpool us.
No, but you lot them to a certain degree, but maybe not so much.
I can't lie, right?
You lot for sure.
Shining, man. I ain't trying to hear about Arsenal, but talk about women or something, man.
Man need a rebuild though.
Man, talk about women or something, man. I don't hear about Arsenal no more.
See, this is what I'm trying to say. This is what it is, bro. It's bleak. It's bleak, and this is the energy that I'm on, because it's like when I look at it, man need to realize there's a lot that needs to be done. This is a big opportunity fumbled, a big one.
Well, Rants, let's talk about Chelsea or something, man. I love my team, but I don't love man enough, bro. I've been fighting for my life for what? Let's say 40 minutes of this 50 odd. I'm not on it, man. Bro, Salah can break the Henry record for that comment. You all know he's not better than Henry. Who cares? You think I care about records getting broken?
Away from the record.
Fuck knows, bro. Have you seen he's playing up front from a fucking club? You think I care about records? Fam. I'm not on it, bro.
What's the record, people? What's the record? Is it goals and assists or?
Wait. Hang on. Now we're caring about stats. I thought it was the eye test.
Yeah, Bob, he's nowhere near Thierry, bro. But I want to know what.
Cool. My brother.
He's nowhere near Thierry, bro. Look, come on now. Do you know what I'm saying?
Dark.
But yeah, what is it? What is the stat though? 20 goals and 20 assists. Okay, they say it's free.
Salah's I like Salah, to be fair, but wait, what? Hey, Ornstein. Saliba, new deal. You done. Saliba, I'm safe.
Don't get manipulated, deluded, bro. This is what they do, man. You man got slapped out the cup. All of a sudden, new deals and linked with Cunha and linked
what
with
else have I got? Rants.
These man.
You're gonna do this. What else have I got? What else have I got?
You get me?
I have to drink the Kool-Aid.
Them man are doing man. Them man are out here, yeah, getting Arsenal fans to roll around and they're tickling their belly.
Rants, I'll be honest with you, man. The man just have to get paid, man. So we do the PR thing, we do the banter thing here. We hope it gets clipped up on the platform. I support DGFC, man, because they don't support my team.
That's crazy. What is Ornstein saying that Saliba's just signed a new deal, or he's signing one?
Saliba, we're in talks.
So it's not done then.
Don't watch that. Whoosh.
But man said in talks, you know. That don't mean he's gonna sign it. But Liverpool was in talks with Trent Alexander, blood.
I know Saliba's mum, man. He's calm. I'm dad and mum, and I know the family.
See that? Nah,
I know his family. He's calm.
Them man are briefing. They're doing the briefing. They're going to Ornstein. Ornstein's your number one news outlet, you know.
Rants, you think I don't know how the script goes? We all saw. We all knew when PSG took us out that competition. Less than 12 hours later, we were going to see war chess. We're going for 4 things. We're doing this. We're doing that. I only want Saliba to sign a new deal so he could get some peas. I would rather us get minimal peas. We obviously, what he goes to Madrid for, we should have got a lot more, yeah? But I'd rather that than he leaves for free. Saliba's mum passed away. Apologies. I actually didn't know his mama passed away. Rest in peace. But yeah, his dad then, like, I know them. Come on, don't. This is what I hate about YouTube. Don't try and click me and act like I'm some fuck you trying to do all of that.
Yeah,
allow it.
Yeah, bro. I didn't even know that. And then man would turn around and say, actually, nah, she didn't, and that, bro. Man, them man are dark.
Yeah, like, you know we therefore don't mock the dead and do all of that stuff.
Yeah,
we
I'm
don't
saying
ever try and
leave it there, bro. You know, someone's always got to fuck up the party, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's
fucking up the party, bro. I didn't even know that about Saliba, but RIP his mum if that's real.
Yeah, but Either way, like, do you know what I'm saying? Either way,
Like,
like, no, but it's the
Division,
truth.
man.
It's like either way. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what we doing, guys? You know the way it is. Stay on topic. You know what I
stay
mean?
on top.
But
Talk
either
about
way,
that,
yeah.
man.
Saliba, Kai Havertz is on 300 bags. Saliba's thinking, yo,
You're
these men are
shameless.
talking to me like
you're
they're talking
horrible.
to me like I'm a superstar, so you got to pay me like I'm a
A man said
superstar.
Kai Havertz is on 300 bags. You're horrible.
He is though. All right,
He's not
280
on
then.
300
Sorry,
bags.
bruv.
He's on
Like,
2 something, but he's not on 300 bags. You're a
it's
liar.
300.
You're a fucking liar.
285 is 300.
You're horrible. I'll
Brother,
link you in hell, man. I'll link you in hell, man.
285 is 300, brother.
You are horrible.
If I ask you to borrow £85, yeah, I'm asking you for £100. It's the same thing.
No, you're asking me for 85. I'll give you 90,
Nah. You see that? Nah, say that thing, bro.
I'll
Listen,
give you 90
I can't lie. If I see
Thank you.
something's £85, it's £100 in my head, bro. Like, that's what it is, innit?
You're a horrible individual, man.
The bear's
You're
on 280, 285. Either way, 300 bags. We rounding up.
As long as you're smashing like buttons, people, that is all that matters.
And this is what it is. So if he's on that money, then Saliba knows that he wants that. He wants that, my brother.
Bro, let's be real. Whatever you have to say, if my name is William Saliba, Bukayo Saka, bro, there's bare dickheads getting paid more than you. If we're gonna do this clown thing, the man might as well get paid, bro. You're going mad. Don't know what my club is doing with that. DG, who would you rather win the Europa League? Come on now, you lot can answer that. Bearing in mind, I was not one of them Arsenal fans that was twerking for Spurs to beat City. Shout out Lee Gunner because he was with me not doing that as well. I'm gonna let you answer that. I'd said at the start of this, fuck you lot. But I'm gonna go get my Norwich scarf, innit? And I forget that Norwich scarf still.
Nah, I hear it. That's what I mean, bro. Listen, the majority of Arsenal fans will want United to win that because
you lot love one thing I'll give you lot, and this be the only thing I'll give you lot. Yeah, you lot gate crash raves. You lot done the Banduli with the FA Cup to get in the Europa. You done the Banduli in the Europa. Fair play.
Yeah, we sent Chelsea to the Conference League after winning that FA Cup, bro. No one gave us a chance.
And then for me, I'd rather you lot win because there's nothing you lot can say that I haven't heard already. Like you lot have been telling me when you won the FA Cup, oh yeah, in our worst season. Yeah, that's cool. You lot can do that. But them man down there, nah.
Having to take chat from Spurs, legit chat.
They have to.
Is a worst nightmare thing for Arsenal fans.
And Postecoglou was wavy. I'm not gonna lie, fuck the ops. But if a man says, "Raw, in my second year, I normally win things," and he wins something, fair play, fair fucking play, mate. I don't want that to be a thing.
No, I hear it. You know what I mean? So no, it's gonna be interesting anyway, bro. It's one of them ones like people asking me, am I confident for the game? No. Do I think we're gonna win? Yes.
Oh, come on, Rants, man.
We're gonna win. We're gonna win.
So why are you not confident? You're gonna move to them, bro.
No,
they might score first. They're getting thumped up 3-4-1.
No. Listen,
my guy Bruno that you diss, I told man.
We are going to win. I'm saying we're going to win, but
they're getting thumped up.
But it doesn't make sense for me to be confident knowing that they've beaten us 3 times already this season. It doesn't make sense.
No, they ain't.
They have.
What?
Yes, brother. They beat us in the cup. They knocked us out the cup. They knocked us out the
United, man.
The FA Cup, and they beat us as well. Like in both and home and away.
Cup final. United are not going out like this. United not going out.
We're winning, bro. But the thing is,
4-1 United. Spurs score first.
But I see us winning by getting outplayed and then punishing them.
Yeah, I'm on that.
That's how I see us winning.
For 90 minutes, I'm with you lot, man. Fuck it.
Bro, apparently we haven't beaten Tottenham's for 3 years or something like that.
You're lying, man.
I swear down. Because I remember we drew one game. What was it? Was it a mad 3-3 game when we were 3-1 up or something? And then was it where we 3-1 up or something and we ended up drawing 3-3 or something? Do I remember that correctly? No, I remember. I swear there was a game like that. Like first half we killed them and second half we died.
Records are there to be broken. In Amram we trust.
Oh, it's 2
for 90 minutes.
Yeah, it was 2-2. What year was that? Because I swear that was the one Sancho done the mad thing. Was we are mashing up Spurs, bro, and then we died.
My guy Bruno's gonna do this. I told man. I wish certain man would be captains like that.
Yeah, this is what I mean. So yeah, like it's one of them ones. I believe we beat them, but I believe that they're a better football inside than us. So it's gonna be one of them ones where we're gonna have to. I think we're gonna ride our luck and then we're gonna beat them.
You know what time it is with them? Postecoglou is gonna be like, mate, what we did to get us here, we're not changing it. Amarin at least will be flexible, just be decent defensively, counter attack,
No, 100%.
individual brilliance. We're gone.
100%. And that's
We're
how
gone.
we play against Spurs. We play in transition. We play a deep block here. They have plenty of the ball. They don't really create too much. And then we sting them.
Other end.
And then we sting them. Do you know what I mean? That's how I see the game going. Do you know what I mean? And then once they concede the first goal, their heads drop because they're Spurs.
Big up tapping toes, but even he had the audacity to be in my mentions as well. Like Spurs need to get rolled over.
Nah, it's
rolled
true.
over.
No, I mean, I think that we do the job, but I'm not gonna go out there and ignore the fact that they will have a certain level of confidence going into the game based on the fact that they haven't had to hold any licks from us for a while. Do you get what I'm saying? And this is just what it is. Like, people have to understand.
They got anime dons up front, man. Come on, bro.
I know, but football is a psychological game. Do you know what I'm saying? And when you're going into a game against a team that you might feel in your heart just can't beat you, it gives you something. Do you know what I'm saying? So
fuck that, man. Fuck Spurs and everyone with them, man. Like,
and also it might be interesting to see how Spurs actually play, because maybe Ange gets to a final and maybe he does try and play differently. We don't even know what we're going to see.
Then you get pepped. You might as well just stick to what you need.
True.
Underdog tag's not gonna bang, man. They're getting moved to still.
No, I hear it. So it's gonna be very, very interesting.
Dark.
No, it's gonna be interesting. I'll be real. It's gonna be very, very interesting. We have
United don't fuck about, man.
We have to see, man. But one thing's for sure, either way, you man are gonna be pissed, innit? Just less pissed if it's United.
I ain't pissed because we haven't done. How could I be pissed if we didn't do you? I can't speak for any other Arsenal fan, but you know how I operate. If we didn't want to be in this situation, we should have done things otherwise. Bro, forget all of that. I'm more vexed with my club. Like, what other teams do, that's their business. It's A's up to be freeze up. We got better ups already, man. You know the vibes already, man. Same way it's fuck United, fuck Liverpool, fuck Spurs, fuck City, fuck Chelsea. You can say what you want. Yeah, we're still out here. But on a serious note, it's our fault. How can I be vexed? We had our opportunity to be in a final. We had an opportunity to put our best foot forward in the league. We had our best credit to Newcastle. I'm still vexed about the League Cup. FA Cup, we did a madness against you lot. We have to be vexed about ourselves. What? Iwobi's ex is interviewing him.
I saw a picture of it on Twitter. Someone was saying, right, his ex was interviewing him after telling people that he had a small ting or whatever. But I don't know the backstory.
You can get that back. Trust me.
What happened? What was she out there
saying you got a small ting?
I don't know who his gal is, and
they're
I
asking
the picture. I just saw a picture on Twitter saying, yo, his girl was interviewing him after saying XYZ. Interviewing him on what platform? I don't understand, because he would have known she was interviewing. He could have just said,
you can get that back, but a gal telling you that is meaty. She was sour though, man. She was sour, but she's realized no one don't care that she's a sexy little light skin thing anymore, because there's better them in this world. Oh, she is.
What platform?
Iwobi's a better man than me, you know. You think if she treated me like that on the net, I'm gonna give her the clout to be interviewing me?
Yeah, but what interview, man. Like what channel, like, or what company was she interviewing him?
I don't know what it is, but this is where's the private chat? I don't know what this is, but this is all I can see on the net still.
Bro, I'm confused.
This
is what I saw. That's what I saw. Do you know what I mean? It looks like they're in. What is that? Is that like? I don't even know what that is, bro. But that's what I saw. That's exactly what Yeah, but bro, who does she work for to be interviewing him, bro?
Man, she probably don't give a fuck about football. She's just a little pretty thing. She's thinking, yo, people gonna interview me and that.
It's like, where did he meet her? Yeah, and if she's interviewing him, did he meet her doing interviews, or did she get a job off the back of him, like on a Clout thing? And then
Exactly. She'll get a job. Unfortunately, decent little pretty girl. She's gonna do what she's doing. She probably shouted him. Let's be honest. Iwobi got bare peas in that, but that was at the time your first Medina. You clearly love her still in that.
But I told these man stories anyway about man already. You know them way there. I told you man stories. If you man are OGs in the chat, you remember the story.
What? Iwobi's got stories. Hey, private chat.
Bro, just a story, bro. I told them I was back in the day about one thing that man must have went out with. You know them way there.
It won't be letting YouTubers beat out your Jones.
Nah, bro, it wasn't even that, bro. I can't lie. I went out with the thing once. I was chatting to her, and I don't like chatty patties. You know them ones. I don't like
Oh,
chatty
I
patties.
hate that.
You
I
know
hate
them
that.
ones. Like
Yeah,
when I'm out of the thing,
she's
and
happy
I
to
get,
tell you that I'll
bro,
chat to this one,
but this
this
is it.
rapper and
You know
that
them ones.
footballer
It's
and
like,
that.
bro, it's the deadest thing. I never saw her again.
Yeah, that's cool. You're not. You can tell me about the footballers and that. You're
You
gonna
know
get
them
dirt
ones.
away from me and Roach.
Never
You
seen
can
her
go
again.
do
It
the
was
movies
just
over them.
some Instagram thing, something that Bear follows on Instagram, and it was one of them ones where man accidentally just I went to go meet her because I was bored. You know them ones, like
That was me last week, allegedly.
yeah. You know them way there. It was one of them ones where man was chatting to this thing, brother, and you know you're not really entertaining it like that. But then I'm out, and she messaged man and was like, oh, like where are you? Boom, boom, boom. Because she weren't far from me. I remember I was still in Ends, and I think she was like from Wembley or something. So she was in Northwest, and I remember
Yeah,
I
that's
was
local.
out. I was out, and then she was like, "Oh, what you want? Like, do you want to get some food or whatever? I'm just getting in from work." And I was outside, so I said, "Yeah, we'll link up and that." Link the thing. Do you know what I mean? Went to get some food. Don't look like the pictures. You know them ones. You know what the Instagram things are like. You know them way there. Don't look like the photos. And then
skin not looking the same, smiles not the same,
that's
fat
it,
and that.
bro. That's it. And then trying to tell man stories about man trying to fly her out to the AFCON.
Still try to be,
bro.
Fly out. These girls love lying.
Trying to fly her out to the AFCON, bro. No,
why did they act like that impresses you?
Because
the gal,
no, because the gal will show you receipts if you want to see them. But I'm not a dickhead, so I didn't even want to see no DMs.
Gal love saying that like you're meant to rate it more. Like, oh my god, this footballer has been dealing with you. You're amazing. Wow.
Things think, yo, yeah, I'm with this brother. Footballers are trying to chop me, so he's gonna rate me. But I'm in my head, I'm thinking, hold on, you're a donut. You know them ones there.
You're an idiot.
Because even if that's the truth, you shouldn't be telling me this.
Don't tell me that.
You shouldn't be telling me that man are trying to fly you out to the AFCON, bro. You shouldn't be trying to
tell me. Because now look at you like shit. You know what's a whole man.
Yeah? She didn't even tell me it was him. But you know what it was? The reason why I knew it was man, yeah, is because she said something. She said something AFCON, yeah, and then she mentioned Arsenal. But then she said, oh, he's not there no more. And I remember my man was on loan at the time. You know them ones. You man loaned him out somewhere. You get me? I think it could have been, was he at Everton or
no, he went there permanent still.
Or Fulham.
No, he ain't been on loan still. He got shotted. He's never been on loan with us. He got shot.
Where did he get sold?
Everton, innit?
Oh, it was.
You went. You got birded to Everton, Liverpool side.
And
then you went Fulham. Yeah, he's never been on. No, we never loaned him.
I didn't even know that. So he was at Everton these times, and that's how I knew, because obviously it's like AFCON, not at Arsenal. I was like, yeah, you get me. You know them ones.
She ain't low. The minute he's not at Arsenal anymore, it's Everton. And she's like, what is that?
When she said, oh, he plays for Arsenal, then she said, oh, actually, he's not there no more. I was like, am I a dickhead, bro? Like, come on, bro. I know my football. You know the way
I hate about these girls, because you can do all of that, but what are you without that? Without the thousands of followers, the fact that you're my man's ex, what the fuck are you? If you
trying to
what
fly
job
the
have
thing
you got?
out,
Who are you?
Trying to fly the thing out to the AFCON.
He wants motion.
Bro, it's crazy. And the thing is, when she told me that, I was like, yeah, cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm still going to pay for the food because I'm not a dickhead, but bro, I'm losing your number on the way home.
Was it?
We took it. It wasn't that thing.
Oh, I was saying, man.
It wasn't that thing. Man said that was his gal, innit? This thing that I was chatting to wasn't his thing, yeah? It was just a thing that he was either trying to chop.
She thought she was living movies.
Yeah, it was that. It was a thing either he did chop it, yeah, and she was trying to make it out that he was trying to draw but didn't get it.
They still trying to make it up.
No, but this is what these things do. These things will get chopped by a brother, yeah, and then try and make it look like man was trying to draw it and she weren't having it. You know them ones. But
really, no. They always do that. They always do that. They always do that. They always do that little idiot thing.
Silly, innit? So
right, my man was onto me. These times you was crying on the phone, sending voice notes, crying to Donny, you know.
Bro, but this is what I'm saying. And they say, oh yeah, my man tried to fly me out and that, bro. Shut up, man. More like
you asked him.
You was on it. You was like, oh, what you saying? Can I come? Like, that's what it was.
This is why you can't trust them influencer girl, bro. You need good girls.
You probably said what? No invite. A man said, yeah, I can fly you out on a bossy thing. You know them. And now she's trying to tell me that my man was begging her to get on the airplane. It's never that.
Because these girls got asbestos in their yard and they try to style it and that, man. Like, fucking hell, they like all their clothes on a fucking rack. They got asbestos, but they want to say, oh, I'm only fucking with a nigga if he gets 20 bags a month.
This is what these things do, man. Bro. And I saw straight through that bollocks, man. As soon as she started talking about these things, You get me? And I'm the kind of guy, I would never ask these things. So I know that she volunteered this information. So I'll
find it out for myself, but I can't.
You're
I'm
telling
too
me
much of a
way
real
too
ice
much,
free to
bro.
ask that.
Like, I just met you. This is the first time we're meeting in person.
Crazy.
It's crazy, bro. Like, because we've spoken on the phone and that, on DMs and texts and that. But that's the first time I'm meeting you in person. And you're telling me about boring on trying to fly you out, bro. Dead.
Yeah, mad.
But bro, I don't speak on the phone to things anyway. It's a text thing. And if the combo is dry, I just don't reply. You get me? That's what I'm on.
Unless you're someone like Roms.
Bro, why are you firing at Roms in the chat? You know, this is crazy.
Yeah. Don't bread us about big up Rants and DG, man. Shut up.
Nah, bro. This is what I'm trying to say.
Stop breading, Roms. Stop breading, Roms.
These things are cooked, bro. They be volunteering bare information.
I think Roms plays for the other team as well. We're all inclusive here. Disclaimer. I think Roms plays for the other team because I was on his Snapchat. I see him grab some next don. He grabs some next don like this. He's like, this is my twin, and he's bare close. And that big up Roms though. You never walk alone for real, GG. You never walk alone for real, GG. All inclusive. You really never walk alone.
Nah, bro, that's crazy work.
Big up Roms. It's entertainment.
Bro. Hey, brother, I said never walk alone in that.
You never walk alone. Roms is like, this is my twin. This is my man. Them are drunk as well. Drunk my sober thoughts. I swear down on stuff. Like, this is my twin. This is my twin. Like, Raji, I don't know Roms again. You know, it's a bit scary. Who is this brother still? Like,
nah, you're crazy, brother. Man said
man there, you know, compact marking and that.
That's crazy. That's actually yeah, man. Them don't get twanged by these things, you know, bro. Because these are the same things that will tell you, oh yeah, you're the only guy I'm talking to, bro. Don't listen to these hoes. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? It's the truth, though, isn't it? The same things. Oh yeah, you tried to fly me out, but I weren't on it, bro. Allow it. You're trying to make it look like you was powering a brother that's on 50 bags a week. No, you wasn't.
Never believe a gal that says you're the only guy I'm talking to. The man have to be the best option, and if you're not the best option, you're the only guy I'm talking to. I'm a stay-at-home body. You think I believe this bullshit? Especially when I met you in the summer. I met you on the Gaza Strip, and you think you're a stay-at-home? Shut up, man.
Why are these things acting like they're styling on millionaires? You're not styling on millionaires, bro.
Hello?
You get me? Like, if man offered you to jump on a plane, you was jumping on the plane, bro.
Hello? Bro, these girls are happy to be in a Ford Focus with a spliff. You can never style me no matter how dank you are. No. Don't let girl lie to you. No. Because what the man need to understand, every girl that you think is the best, beautiful thing you've ever met, she's someone, she's digging on my phone. Can't be bothered, bro.
Saying, man, them are hearing that, bro. Man are watching
she's
that ring out.
In the Astro, bro. Myth.
Man are watching that to ring out, bro. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, like this girl's annoying, man.
And ignoring these DMs, bro. And this is why man can't move stupid for no thing, bro. Because there's always someone out there, that's got her blocked on WhatsApp.
Yeah. Exactly. There's always a guy out there that she's called 20 plus times. I hate when girls do that, bro. It's myth. Yeah. Don't come to me for the emotion. Like, I guess my toxic trait is, I don't care when gal are crying in front of me, man. It don't do nothing for me. Like, I'm the sort of nigga like, why are you crying, bro?
Nah, like, bro, I'm worse.
Unless you lose peace, you should not cry.
I get angry, bro. Like, you know,
don't cry in front of me.
I feel like you're trying to manipulate, man. You know,
if you haven't been robbed for peas, you should. Money is the only thing man should be crying about. If you told me, oh yeah, someone dumped my account, 20 bags is gone, I hear it. Cry, brother. What do you mean?
Even then, you shouldn't cry, bro. I can't lie.
You just don't understand.
I'm guilty, bro. I can't lie. I feel like they're trying to shag man when they cry, bro. I feel like you're not taking me serious. You're taking a piss. You know,
they got the wrong brother.
Don't rate me because
I am the Jose Mourinho of gaslighting.
I'm like, bro, you're. I feel like you are. You're insulting my intelligence when you start
insulting my intelligence.
Like, I'm dumb in it, so I get angry. You know them ones.
Someone said I'm cold. Someone said I got no heart. Please explain to them how the crocodile tears work, because they don't understand, man.
But this is what I'm trying to say, bro. Like, bro, it's not about, bruv, they're hoping that you do have one when they start doing that. And before you know it, you're apologizing, cuz.
Could never be me.
Nah, bro. When a girl cries, it makes me feel sorry for them. Yeah, that's because you ain't lived long enough, bro. Trust me, give it time.
You ain't got enough vision, man. Women. We know we love women. You ain't like, bro, they're crying to because women will always try. This is the thing, yeah. You need to understand. Even if you're in the right and gal start crying and they say sorry, they'll try and twang you. You have to say sorry as well, like on a 1-1 thing, like a
This is
late-minute
what it is,
equalizer. You're going
brother.
mad. Women
If you
ain't
start
got
feeling
this,
sorry
bro.
for them before you know it, you're the one apologizing, my brother. You
Am
know
I?
them ones there. That's
You're
it. Nah,
going
we're
mad.
not doing that.
I ain't apologizing to no girl, bro. You're going mad. I don't even do anything. Gally that are listening, DM me. I'm definitely, romantic, alleged.
Yeah, it's some madness, man. You know what I mean? That's it. It was both of our fault. It's that.
Yeah. See?
It's
It was
that.
both of our fault. Shut
It's
up,
that.
man.
You know, or it's nobody's fault. It was just a misunderstanding, brother.
Bro,
I
you just
understood,
don't understand but you was doing
brother.
this and it makes me feel shut up, man.
Bro, it's that. It's the misunderstanding. I said, like, no, listen, don't question my intentions. It wasn't a misunderstanding. I
It was.
understand. I just don't agree, blood. You know them ones. I didn't misunderstand. This is what these things do. You get me? So man's not doing this.
And then
We're
worse
not
comes
doing
to worse, then you wanna, they wanna do certain things in certain departments as makeup for it. Like, fam.
Yeah.
Like,
Loud.
fam.
Yeah, bro.
Can
Listen,
never
man's about
manipulate my
future,
thing.
bro. No, we're not doing that. You know
Yeah, you
them
can't
ways.
cry on my shoulder. Our next
That's
man's
it.
gal can cry on my shoulder, cause obviously, scoring. But nah, myth.
See, the chat knows, blood. We all live the same life, bro. It's how you
Yeah,
said it, you know.
we've all lived the same
It's how you said
motherfucking
it. I
life.
bet, bro, next time I'll write it down on a piece of paper then. You know them ones. You know what I'm saying? It's still the same. Man, talk about how you said it, bro. I'll write it down on a piece of paper. You can take it how I wrote it, bro.
This is it.
You know, like that.
Bro,
Shit on
what
me.
you gotta do is just put your phone in airplane mode. Safe. You gotta gaslight them back. When they're dinging you off, put your phone in airplane mode. So I said, "Oh, I needed a place to clear my head. You don't understand what you did." Bro, don't let girls gaslight you. Don't let them gaslight you. Girls are the queens of it, better yet. They've been doing that since the beginning of time.
When it comes to psychological warfare, yeah.
Exactly.
You
King Solomon
cannot
had all the
win,
money
bro,
and
so
gal in the
don't
world
try.
got twanged.
Don't try. Do not try and win the psychological battle with these things, because you need to understand, yeah,
They're emotional,
what they
bro.
lack in physical strength, yeah, they make up for in mental, and you can't compete, bro. It's not a level playing field.
You'll get
It's
twanged.
no more level than you getting in a punch up with them. It's not fair, bro. Like what they'll do to you mentally, yeah, is what you'll do to them physically, bro. That's the balance.
And girls can cry and do whatever.
Try and do
Eventually,
these
they're
wars
gonna
with
get
these
over it,
things.
bro.
You can't do these wars with these things. Do not try and do this psychological warfare with these things. Impossible.
Especially if they ain't got no batty, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, no, that's even what, bruv. Listen, come on, bro. You can't argue. You can't even
Any
argue.
gal that
with
ain't got
things with
cheeks
no
is
bag.
not worth doing all that bullshit for, bro. You got mad.
Brother, you can't argue with the thing with no bum, bro. I can't lie, bro. That's crazy. You, bruv, they're not worth even raising your blood pressure for.
This
It's
is
crazy.
why I stay with the Brownies. Because at least they got cheeks. Like, stay with the Brown. I don't know about all the. I like Tic Tac. I don't know about, Roms. You know what you're on. We've seen the snaps. You know what Roms, you know what you're on. You're not on Brownings.
What's man saying? Hey, nah, the lead is moving crazy.
Roms' thing is meaty, bro. Like he's on doing the Carlos Vinicius against in the League One. You know when he was celebrating against Newport doing all that. Roms' thing is meaty still. Like, Roms does it.
Bro.
He does anything. Like.
Nah, you're killing me, bro. What's man talking about?
Bro, I
Man's
swear to
celebrating
you,
in someone's back garden and that.
Roms will score at Weatherspoons and the man will be like, like he shower. like he shower.
Nah, bro,
Shirley and that. Like,
nah, bro, when man's not here to defend himself, I can't have this, man. This is
I'm joking.
wildfire,
Big up
man.
Robs. I'm not joking, but I'm joking. Big up Robs.
This is a wildfire, man. You know what I'm saying? Nah, this is insanity.
Roms' private chat is brazy on Snap. Brazy.
You man need to run up these likes, you know. Hit the subscribe if you just arrived. You get me? We're 45 away from 118k, bruv. So
come on.
You get me? Another milestone closing in. You get me? Rants reacts back tomorrow. Man, ain't watching no football tomorrow. The games are shit. You get me? So
I don't watch football to the end of the season, man. It's a dickhead thing, man.
That's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
In fact, I'm lying. Like, we're not in the Champions League final.
You're mad, man. We're redirecting to Deluded Show now. You get me? So make sure you drop a Rants read in the chat, bro. Let them know what's cutting true, and also make sure you subscribe to Deluded as well. The link is in the title. You already know what time it is, people.
Come on, man. You know what we do. Banter, gal talk, serious chat. Obviously, 6 p.m. I'm going live with Kenny Ken and a couple of the lads. We're going to cry about Arsenal. You lot come troll. I did a live stream with a gal. Go watch that. Dan Potts, go watch that. Come on, man. We're working, man. We're trying to get to 70k. Big up Rants every time. Come on, man.
Yeah, how far are you off 70k now? You can't be that far, bro.
66 and some change, man. Flirting, bro. Flirting. On the Arsenal winning the title thing. Flirting with it, bro. Flirting.
There you go. So yeah, you got make sure you subscribe. You know what I mean? We're redirecting over to the stream with Kenny Ken now. You already know what time it is. Rants reacts tomorrow. Yeah, man, I'm gonna do the Charleston White thing, bro, because you lot been asking for it still.
We need to start doing when the football season's done. We might as well just start actually just watching Pop the Balloon and all these things because
yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying. So man's got that. You get me? So yeah, we're gonna be doing the reacts, doing the reactions, people. So make sure, innit?
Shay, big up yourself. Aye, we're going.
Come on, G. Big up everyone inside. You already know what time it is. And yeah, man, tomorrow, people.